and welcome to Marketing Margaritas. This is one of the soundbite episodes, so it's just a little shorty one. And today I'm talking about sizing up billboards. Do they work? So at the moment we've been getting a lot of people interested in billboards. It's something that I find happens quite a bit. Like we'll get a lot of inquiry, but it just seems like in the last 6 months there's been a lot of inquiry, but hardly anyone ever books. And I totally get it. It's a big cost and the results feel really intangible as well. So it's one of those things where people are like, oh, billboards, I see all these people on billboards. A billboard's a good idea. Should we be doing billboards? And we get them props and they look at it and go, oh my God, that's expensive. I don't know if it's going to work, and therefore I'm just going to not do anything with it. And I understand that. So I think when it comes to choosing any type of marketing, it's never about just trying something for the sake of it. I do believe in trialing different concepts and activities to see what suits you and your customers, but it has to be strategic. Everything comes back to what are your goals? What are you trying to achieve? Who is the target audience who will help you to achieve those goals? And what do those people need to know? Like, what do you need to tell them so they can help you achieve those goals? Then you can have a look at what activities will match each of those points. Billboards are really high impact. They're also geography bound, and they can cost a buttload. So it's like anything, if something's gonna give a big return, you don't get that cheap as chips. It's gonna have a cost to it. But if they suit your strategy and you have the budget and you've got a really kick-ass creative concept to go with it, they can bring a lot of visibility. So my wrap-up tip for this one is that it's never about one marketing channel anyway. Marketing is about touch points. And what touch points mean is that when the amount of times you're being noticed or the amount of times you touch a potential customer, which sounds kind of creepy when you think of it in that perspective, but it's just a really old term. A Google study from 2023, I mentioned this just before, but in another episode that we just filmed, but on average, it's apparently average, obviously meaning that it's not this every time, but if you look at a bunch of data, and average it out, it's 11 touch points. So 11 times being noticed by one person from at least 4 different sources. So omnichannel is definitely the way to go. So yeah, if you're considering billboards, that's how I'd go about it. Cheers.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Marketing and Margaritas. Find more free marketing tips, tricks and laughs at rebelnation.com.au.